the front. Squirts out towards the back, gathered there by Herbert. Dispossessed, playing a little tunnel ball around the side. In goes Slade. The ball's still alive somehow.
This time on the left forward pocket for South Australia. Edwards got the handball away. It now comes out to Hall. Hurried kick. Perth with 4, and Peel Thunder got at least 3 in their playing squad at the moment. Bounce unfavours Hargrave.
So they'll look to drive it back in towards the tall timber. Edwards couldn't mark. Ball spills at ground level. In goes Clay Hall. On the scene also, exactly how much is left throughout the afternoon. So we're back in the middle. Edwards, that was decisive, into the path of Clay Hall. Gets onto his left boot. They spear it back inside 50.
But at the moment, it is ideal conditions for football. Hall is spotted up inside the defensive 50. He goes down the line. It was a good kick, was intended, but unable to pick it up was Rowlinson. West Australia are on the move. Fonte taken in the tackle, but just got the handball away. Hall. And now West Australia again penetrating the forward half. The handball was a bit sloppy, but
into the middle. 3 minutes remaining in this opening term. WA with the early edge. Trying to bust his way through was Hall.
Championships in full swing. Getting the first tap out there was Goad. All-important centre clearance for both sides here. Hand pass comes out. Slade. Edwards now back in the ruck. Got the palm down. Hall's hand pass. The attacking half of centre for Western Australia. Hall looking to storm his way through. Can't do so. By Van Rooyen. He's got it on centre wing. Spots up a teammate across the face of goal. West Australia are on the move. Hall. Kicks into dangerous territory, but the mark's been paid.
1.5 goal advantage as it comes back in. Edwards in a strong arm wrestle. Under heavy duress there was McAuliffe. As we said, laid 4 tackles in an opening term. Good work on hands and knees there from Wheaton. In goes Will Patton.
Edwards working it to the front. That's a beautiful palm down. West Australia get another clearance towards half forward.
At right half forward. Haven't looked as clean coming inside 50 as they did in the first term, and that's no exception.
Tackling here, which is needed for South Australia. And pass into space. Luck comes up to meet it. And again, last one for South Australia and the second for West Australia. Both rucks miss it. Ferreira. Long handball over the top. Tholstrup back to the running Ferreira. Has Hall for company. Comes back to Tholstrup. Couldn't complete the mark. South Australia mop up through Slade. Up and under kick across the body to its...
Promising move on the outer wing. Linking up by hand results in just the boundary throw-in. So Goad just tries to knock his opponent off the ball. They bring it back.
AFL Under-18 Championship. Game 5 of the 2023 series. Big fist away from Goad. And as far as Hall... Taking it on the half volley is McAuliffe. Brought down in the tackle by Sanchez. It comes out to Curtin. It's flicked wide. Hall's off and running. Through the traffic goes Hall. Long ball inside the 50 of confidence. Getting into the last 30 seconds of the half. Edwards palms it down efficiently to Hall. At the coalface, working hard. Ball spills out the back. Draper, he was busy in the second term. Good tackle there from Dignan. That chance for goal. The most cleanly. Edwards again palming it down. Hall, handball under pressure.
Just earlier, chisels one down the line. Another strong contested mark for WA. This time by Wills. They play on by a hand. Kick further forward from Clay Hall. Up to
who are a couple of goals down. They got to put the brakes on WA's momentum as Livingston. South Australia trail by only 9 points as West Australia play it to the corridor. Hall goes up. Couldn't complete the mark. Is Luck. No mark. South Australia with the numbers, but it's Western Australia who tidy up. Comes to Hall, and again, through the corridor he goes. That's a lovely kick, spotting up Tholstrup. Bounce doesn't favour him. Big fist away. Welsh under pressure. Hall gets the handball away, and West Australia look to counter-attack. That's a great kick by Hall.
Back into the arms of Dan Curtin. Chips over the top, and then the hand pass, well, it was just towards the corridor. Steps around Draper. Is he bit off 2 more than he could chew? No. 3 terms here at Optus Stadium, so they're going to need a massive 4th term if they can help their cause. They get a late one here.
Hall receiving the handball from Kelly. Hall's kick inside 50.
Deline just wasn't there. Grabbed straight out of this contest by Colin Livingston. Kicks it up the chimney flute. Decisive spoil on the footy from the vice-captain in Holt.
West Australia, they find an opening. Over the top, Livingston. Goes same way to O'Driscoll, and now Hall. And they take the ball across the face of goal. Hindbaston. Hindbaston's kick, almost dangerous, but Hall running onto it.
Knew what he was doing the whole time, Paul. As he takes the mark, Tholstrup.
Very talented football family, the O'Driscolls. Back in the centre.
You're about to have someone put their knee into you, and right on cue. South Australia in damage control now. So he can use the footy here. He has laid a few tackles this afternoon. Clay Hall, almost best on ground. Maybe with O'Driscoll and also Tholstrup.
The under-18 championships, they've got a game against Vic Country next up at the WACA ground this coming Friday night. That'll be a very interesting encounter. Hall going through the coalface. Kick from Dignan. Dignan's kick out to the wing. Livingston spins out of trouble. Got the hand pass out to Hall, who's under pressure from McAuliffe. Numbers converging at the coalface here.
As they have done, looking to drive the ball straight down the middle of Optus Stadium. Hall to the outer side. Hindbaston toes one further. Coming back inboard.
Wills doesn't get all of it with that hand pass. Hall taken in the tackle by Wicket in the second half. Out of the centre, Livingston palms it down. Hall on the end of it. Time for one more for WA. And inside the 50, a comfortable mark taken by Sanchez. Western Australia bring up their first win of the 2023 AFL Under-18 Championships with a very strong win over South Australia, 10-10-70.